testing. I'm just trying to calm myself down. So there's plenty of food over there until hot lunch is served, so please avail yourselves of all of the food, a lot of food. There's salad, there's drinks, there's fruit, there's all kinds of foods over there until hot lunch is served. To all my Women of the Dream girls, as soon as the mayor and the superintendent, my Women of the Dream girls, you're going to line up at that door out there with Amira Davis is going to lead you in. Amira, where are you? Amira? Okay. So you're going to all line up behind Amira. And Mr. Rembert is going to play the song that you guys are going to dance into the room on. Upbeat. So as soon as the mayor and the superintendent arrives, you girls are going to line up out there with the mirror in the front, and we will begin this program. Ms. Hope Perry in the house. Dr. Cole. Fargo Foundation in the house. Miss Sophia from Campbell Soup Company in the house. Who else? Do I see more sponsors? We have a lot of sponsors this year, but only a couple are on site. Is Horizon New Jersey Health here? Good morning. How are you? So, Dave, once I start, I'm going to start right with the sponsors. And then I'm going to go to and then you're just going to go right in a row. I'll go to the individual donors, board of directors, scholarship committee, okay?
Good. It's sunny. The air quality's better, and we're really happy that you are here with us. So welcome to the 7th Annual Women of the Dream Scholarship and Awards event. That's a welcome to everyone in this room and to anyone who might be viewing this event from the comforts of their couch. So first, I'd love to say a welcome and a thank you to all of the volunteers who are in the room, the parents, guardians, family members who support the organization, who support the girls, making sure that they're participating, showing up, and doing what they need to do. To all the administrators, the teachers who might be in the room, thank you for all that you do to support Women of the Dream. And of course, our sponsors, representatives from the organizations who've made today possible. Everyone at the table, you should have a clear plastic stand that contains the agenda. If you flip it, on the back side, you see the organizations and companies who've helped to make today possible. So I encourage you to take a look at that. And if you happen to be seated near a representative from one of those sponsoring organizations, please say thank you, because all of this would not be possible without them. I don't think I see yet the Mayor Karstarfin, but I know that he will be joining us momentarily, as well as Superintendent McCombs. So they'll be joining us briefly, but we are so excited to get this program started. So we are going to do our best to stay on top of this agenda and respect everyone's time and day. So I think with that, the next thing that I would love to do is to welcome the Women of the Dream participants. Now, I want you to show them more love than you showed me. And by the way, I didn't introduce myself, but I'm Rashonda Ambrose. I am the board chair for Women of the Dream. We have other board members with us today. Mary Lynn, if you want to give a wave. So let's stand up. Let's turn around. Let's make some noise. If you can stand, if not, you just throw your arms up and give a wave. Let's welcome in the Women of the Dream program participants. Come on in, girls.
Superintendent, have all the girls stand up and welcome the mayor. The mayor wants to let the girls know they're going to get up and give him a warm welcome, as well as the superintendent.
And while Miss Leslie is here, let's all stand, or if you can, let's show some love to Ms. Leslie, our CEO and founder. And also a big thank you to Ms. Dawn, who makes all of this possible with Leslie. So thank you both for everything that you did. Our CEO and founder and our program assistant, Don Hiltner. So thank you both very, very much. We're also wanting to make sure everyone knows that on that agenda, on the backside where the sponsors are located, there's a QR code. I think we're all familiar with QR codes now, especially living through COVID, right, when we were not touching a lot of paper. So if you're feeling so inspired and so moved, there is no donation that is too small or too big. You can use that QR code to make a donation to the Women of the Dream today. That money goes directly to all the beautiful girls that you just saw processing in, right? It goes to scholarship, it goes to college supplies. So if you have it in your heart to do it, use that QR code, all right? And so now, the next part of our agenda is to welcome Miss Sasha. Is Sasha here, our songbird? Sasha is a 10th grader, at Creative Arts High School. She has an amazing voice. And she's been with Women of the Dream since 8th grade. So she is going to lead us all and lift every voice and sing.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun, our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
I sort of want to ask her to sing a second song, but that's not on the agenda. That was absolutely beautiful, and you all can say you saw her first right here, right? Because that voice is, I have goosebumps. So that was beautiful, Sasha. Thank you for sharing that gift with all of us in the room and those watching on YouTube. You're a star in so many ways. So thank you for that performance. Thank you. I'm not sure where the next speaker is, but I'll go ahead and introduce. We want to move to the next? Yeah.
And Flossie Laws.
Oh, okay. So we're going to ask now if Mario Parte, Executive Director of Community Care, Food, and Clothing Pantry, would come forward. And I think I'm also introducing Flossie Laws as well. Thank you both.
Thank you, thank you. Good morning, everybody. It's still morning. I tell you, I'm just impressed. And my name is Mario Parte. I run an organization out of Winslow that serves all of South Jersey to try to address food insecurity here in South Jersey. So proud to be here today. I'm a little nervous because this is a real program. We honored, whether you knew it or not, we honored the founder of Women of the Dream, Ms. Leslie Morris, back in January for our Martin Luther King Community Service Award. And she was nominated by a few people, and we run it through a committee, and I wanted to kind of endorse it as well. I went on her website and I saw she had a picture with Oprah Winfrey. And I said, uh-oh, this might be somebody I need to check out. And as I as I continue to read more about her and learn more about her from the people that nominated her, it was a no-brainer to honor her for a community service award. With that, because we had such a successful program, we had Congressman Donald Norcross get involved, and he did submit a proclamation. And unfortunately, I'm not important enough to present it, so we had a designee from his office. Her name is Flossie Laws from CamCare Health Corporation. How many people know about CamCare? No? All right. Okay, great. So before I let her speak, I just want to also say congratulations to all the awardees tonight as well. This morning. It is really a great honor. I mean, I'm totally impressed. As I said, I am nervous because there are a lot of young people in the room. And I know they're going to do big things in their next chapter in their life. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Marianne. Again, my name is Flossie. Leslie, please come forward. If I can ask everyone to rise as we record this monumental event, as we honor from the 1st Congressional District of the great state of New Jersey. New Jersey is proud to honor Leslie Morris for her 2023 community service. Let it be known that the undersigned member of the United States Congress, the Honorable Donald Norcross of the 1st Congressional District of the great state of New Jersey, hereby honors Founder and Chief Executive Officer Leslie Morris of Women of the Dream for her recipient of the Community Care Food and Clothing Pantry 2023 Community Service Award. Give Leslie Morris a round of applause. Congratulations.
Let's put that down. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Okay. So we've had to change the agenda to accommodate those who have other obligations today. We're still waiting for the mayor and the superintendent to arrive. They were next on the agenda. So I'm going to bring up to the podium, we're just skipping over a lot of things until they arrive. Our keynote speaker for today, Kyrie Remberg. Kyrie, come on up. Lessons learned. When we first started giving out scholarships in 2017, before I knew better, I guess the first 2 years, 2017, 2018, I used to bring in these high-profile speakers, pay all this money for keynote speakers. I stopped doing that. Let me tell you, we're training our girls to be leaders, so our girls need to be keynote speakers. We're training them to be leaders, so we need to put them out there. I stopped paying these high-profile speakers all this money when we have wonderful, phenomenal young ladies in our organization that we know on the road to great things to be the keynote speaker. Just a little bit about Kyrie. Kyrie is a senior at Charles Byrne Medical Arts High School. She is college bound. She's also one of our scholarship recipients today. She's going down to Virginia to George Mason University to major in mechanical engineering. And she will also talk about herself in her speech as well, but she was one of 5 girls who traveled with me to Boston about 6 weeks ago. I took 5 girls to my alma mater in Boston, Simmons College, and Kyrie was the only senior, was the upperclassman on the trip. And so she's going to talk about what that trip meant to her. It was life transforming for all 5 of my girls. But for Kyrie, she really got the opportunity to network with other women who are engineers, who's going to mentor her and that's what it's all about while she's down there in Virginia. So let's hear from Kyrie Rember.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kyrie Rember, and I'm honored to be here with you today. I'm graduating senior at Bryn Medical Arts, a 2023 Women of the Dream Scholarship awardee, and I'm proud to say that I will be attending George Mason University in the fall to major in mechanical engineering. Firstly, I would like to thank Women of the Dream, Miss Leslie, Miss Dawn, and Miss Donna for their support and generosity that has made our scholarship possible for helping my fellow students here today to make it this far. I also would like to thank Dr. Butler for her wisdom, care, and concern during my participation in the Girls Club program. Throughout Women of the Dream, I had the opportunity to travel to Boston with Miss Leslie and her team to attend Simmons University Black Alumni Symposium, now known as the Elizabeth Rollin Black Symposium, in honor of a great Black professor. This event brought together successful Black women, graduates of Simmons from all walks of life to share their experience and insights. It was an honor to meet Dr. Lynn Perry Wooten, the first Black president of Simmons University, and hear her speak about the challenges she faced and the resilience that brought her to her current position. Listening to Dr. Lynn Perry Wooten and the other speakers at the symposium, I was struck by magic that Black women are capable of. The ability to overcome adversity and thrive in the face of obstacles is truly inspiring. I also had the chance to meet one of my sponsors, which is Donna Rainbows Johnson, and she will be mentoring me while I'm down in George Mason. I'm nervous if you can't tell.
You're doing fine.
As an aspiring mechanical engineer, I'm eager to use my knowledge, skills to contribute to the world and slowly lead advantages to technology and innovation. As many others in the room today, I believe that we can all succeed to achieve our goals. And with the support of organizations like Women of the Dream, I know I can make a difference in my chosen life path. In conclusion, I'm grateful for this opportunity that has been presented to me. Attending the Simmons University Black Alumni Symposium was a life-changing experience and has left a lasting impact on me. I would like to thank Women of the Dream again for their support, and I'm excited for what the future holds for me as a student at George Mason University. Thank you.
All right, Women of the Dream girls, let's welcome Katrina McCombs. Come on, girls, stand up. Let's welcome her. Come on, all my Women of the Dream girls, just stand up. Welcome, Katrina McCombs. Katrina, you want me to call you up right now? Not right now? You okay? Okay. All right. Thank you, Kyrie. That was beautiful. Let's give her another hand. Okay, I just want to make some remarks and acknowledge some people. As you all know, I'm Leslie Morris, founder of this organization comprised of some phenomenal women and phenomenal girls and young women enrolled in Camden schools. I want to start with our sponsors. Dave, if you could go to that slide with all our sponsors. We could not do what we do for our graduating seniors and our scholarship recipients without the support of sponsors, corporate and individual donors. So I want to acknowledge and thank each and every one of our sponsors, beginning with our top sponsor for the past 3 years, the Britton Foundation, under the leadership of Deborah Britton. She is out there in Cyberland. We have the program is being live streamed, and we are going to hear from her via video in a few minutes. Then I want to acknowledge the Pathway to Leadership sponsors, Campbell Soup Foundation, and Bass and Sneed Family Charitable Fund, the Youth Empowerment sponsors, Wells Fargo Foundation, and Visa, And the Youth Ambition sponsors, Horizon New Jersey Health, Leonard Jones Philanthropy, Simmons University, Dr. Adoni Anderson Philanthropy, Rutgers Camden, Camden Education Association, Camden City School District, the Rotary Club of Camden, and Omega Psi Phi. Those organizations combined, we brought in over $50,000 to give out to these young ladies today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your vote of confidence in Women of the Dream and for allowing 22. And then a big thank you to all of our individual donors, near and far, all of you out there in Cyberland. We could not give out all these college supplies, our bins, and all the other giveaways today, including stipends to many of our previous scholarship recipients who are with us today. We could not do that without our individual donors, so I want to thank them as well. And then I want to thank my board of directors under the leadership of Rashonda Ambrose. You just heard from Rashonda, our board chair, Jack Quinn, Rashonda Ambrose, our board chair, our treasurer, Jack Quinn, Mike Brown, chair of our scholarship committee, and all of our board members that really set the direction of the organization to ensure its sustainability, and that allows me the flexibility to be who I am in the various roles I occupy within the organization. I also want to thank my Women of the Dream Scholarship Committee. I would venture to say that they're probably the best committee in the state of New Jersey and maybe even the country. We don't have many of them here today, but I saw Lisa folks. Lisa is a member of the scholarship committee. Who else? Anybody else here with you, Lisa? Mike was unable to be here today. And under the leadership and guidance of our board member, Michael Brown, who's a proud member of Omega Psi Phi, by the way, any Omegas in the room, the scholarship committee puts in long hours to ensure the timely and fair review of all of the scholarship applications. And then to our distinguished guests, Superintendent Katrina McCombs. Katrina, I can't thank you enough for all of your support. Camden's mayor is not here yet, but he will be here. He will be here, Mayor Victor Karstoffen. And then out in Cyberland, Dr. Lynn Perry Wooten, who's the president at my alma mater, Simmons University in Boston. And then again, Deborah Britton, who's our top scholarship sponsor. And she has made it possible for us to give the two top scholarship winners $10,000 each today. Absolutely. And to our student volunteers, Anaya, Davina, where are you? We have your pictures right up there, yep. And then Irera, who actually, Irera, I see you actually came in a little later, but I know you helped to put all those bins together as well. But when it is all said and done, we would be unable to provide the program services at our 6 partner schools without the permission and direct support of our principals at these schools. And I see Dr. Davida Cole, I think is the only principal that's here today. But thank you. I have all of their pictures up here. Thank you to our principals for allowing us access to the student body each and every day. And at our middle schools as well, which is Morgan Village Academy and Veterans Memorial Family School. We could not do what we do without the permission and direct support of our principals. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ask my 2 sponsors, Paralee Knight and my Kimball Soup representative, Sophie, if you would come forward. We're going to hear from them. And then Dave will go right to the videos right after that. Okay. So, Sophie, you're first.
Thank you. Well, good morning, everyone. Such a pleasure to be here, and I'm just already so inspired, and I feel like we need to give another round of applause for Kyrie, because I don't think I can come after her keynote. But on behalf of Campbell Soup Company, I just wanted to say I'm so proud and thrilled to be here. I'm so inspired by everything that Women of the Dream accomplishes. I'm proud and inspired to see all of the young women and young leaders in this room today. And I'm also proud that Campbell has been part of the journey with Women of the Dream from the beginning. You know, way back when Leslie Morris and our then CEO, Denise Morrison, had an idea and built it together and brought Women of the Dream to life and created this amazing organization with such impact. And ever since then, Campbell has continued to be a proud supporter of Women of the Dream. We've been hosting our wonderful young women leaders in our office spaces, our Women in Finance group. We're at Campbell. We're just so thrilled to host the Women of the Dream participants this year. In fact, they keep asking me when you all are coming back, so Leslie, we might need to talk. But it's just been great to be able to support and really to be inspired by just the power of collaboration community, right? So what happens when someone has an idea and says, hey, I think that young people in Camden, young women, they could use this type of support, and let's empower and enable and hear their voices. They have voices. We just need to give them a chance to be heard, right? And I'm really proud that Campbell continues to collaborate. I certainly want to encourage everybody and all other companies in Camden too to continue to collaborate and support Women of the Dream. And finally, just to wrap up, just want to congratulate the graduates, the participants of Women of the Dream. Extremely inspired and proud to be here, and just thank you so much for the time as well. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. How's everybody doing? My name is Paralee Knight, Vice President of Community Relations at Wells Fargo. To all of the esteemed guests, we thank you for your presence here today. I know that the mayor's on his way, so we want to recognize his presence, as well as Superintendent Katrina McCombs. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy that my big sister, Belita Knight, is here with me today. Thank you. So first of all, I just want to say it's so great to be in this place with you today. It is the month of June, so I do want to say happy early Juneteenth. I want to recognize Pride Month. And for those of you who are not aware, today is also National Herbs and Spices Day. So if you cook, make sure to add a little extra flavor to your food today. Also, today marks 10 years of me being at Wells Fargo, and so it's certainly great for me to spend my work anniversary here with the Women of the Dream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. On behalf of Wells Fargo, we're so proud to be a sponsor of this event and support the wonderful young women who are scholarship recipients and honorees. We know the importance of creating equity and opportunities for diverse leadership and investing in our youth. And we have to thank Ms. Leslie Morris and her wonderful, wonderful team for your leadership and for doing the hard, sometimes hard work, but the meaningful work of creating impact in the lives of these young people. Let's give her a hand, please. Now, before I take my seat, some of these young women have seen me on a one-on-one, not one-on-one, but I'm sorry, I've had the opportunity to do some seminars with them. And so some of you know that I cannot leave without giving you a few gems. So is that okay with you if I give you a few quick ones? All right, thank you for the permission. So, number one, you do not need anyone's permission to be great or take up space. In rooms of familiarity, when people are similar to you, that can be easy to remember. But when you're in places when no one looks like you, when no one talks like you, when no one has your vibe, remember, you still don't need anyone's permission to be great and to take up space. So strut in that beautiful skin that you're in, and please remember to be unapologetically and authentically yourself. Anything else is shortchanging yourself and the world of your true essence. Number two, I read Jack Canfield's book a while ago called The Success Principles. And an equation from that book has really stayed with me and helped me in my career and my personal life. And that equation is E plus R equals O. E plus R equals O. E, the events in your life, are what you cannot control. Life is going to life, and people are going to people. But you can control the R, your response to those events. The R dictates the O, which is the outcome. And when I started to take responsibility for my part in the outcomes of my life due to my R, due to my responses to events, it changed everything. E, the events, plus R, your response, equals the O, the outcome in your life. And lastly, number three, as you go forward on your path, even when you prepare well, sometimes things may not just go the way that you like. Now in those moments, I take the moment to center myself and remember that my God has a plan for me. And I encourage you to enjoy the days that are good, weather the storms of the ones that are not, and the more that you feel like giving up, because those times are going to happen, but the more you feel like that, fight. And I mean fight with all your might to hold on. because you are so worth the fight. And the more that you feel like fighting, the more you'll see that you'll pull yourself through. And as the good sister Glorilla said, every day the sun won't shine, but that's why I knew somebody was in here. I knew it. And let us also remember that H. Jackson Brown Jr. quote says, the best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. You're brilliant, you're capable, you're worthy. You are the answer that the world is looking for because you are the future. And so I'm looking forward to seeing all the wonderful, great things that you will do. Congratulations. We're all so very, very proud of you. And I thank you for allowing me to share this moment here with you today. Take care.
I'm going to ask all my sponsors to come right down front. Evelyn Acevedo from Horizon New Jersey Health. And I believe you have someone else with you from Horizon New Jersey Health. Come right down front. Ms. Sophia. I think that's all, yes. Just for your photo opportunity here. And as I said, we have many of our sponsors are out there in Cyberland. It's okay, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Okay. And then we're going to hear from our two video recordings. The first one is from Miss Deborah Britton, who is our top scholarship sponsor, followed by Dr. Lynn Perry Wooten. Can you guys see that? It's kind of faint, right? And then I think right after the video recordings, I'm going to bring Katrina McCombs to the podium, and then you can get your hot lunch. How's that? We have so much food. Somebody want to try to turn the lights down? Okay. I'm not really sure where they are, the lights. My Women of the Dream girls, let's give Mayor Karstoffen a hand. Come on, girls, stand up. Stand up, girls. Stand up. All my Women of the Dream girls. Yes, yes. There you are. Now, Mayor, do you need to speak right away? Right after? Not yet, so we'll go ahead and do that right now. Okay. Okay. Now, Superintendent and Mayor, the two of you are standing between the audience and the food. So, again, we really do have to just modify the agenda a little bit to accommodate their other obligations. So we're going to have Superintendent McCombs come up and speak, followed by the mayor, and then we'll go ahead and we can have our lunch right after that. Okay? While they're eating, you can go ahead and show them, David. Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Leslie Morris. Let's all, again, I know I got here and I hope you have given her many accolades, but let's give Ms. Leslie Morris a rousing applause again. I salute you today. I salute you every time I get a chance to see you, but I want to publicly salute you and thank you for being a partner with so many in order to make sure that we collectively do whatever is possible to ensure that our young people rise. So thank you so very much. I will not be long, especially since you told me and told everybody else that I'm in between their meals, so I don't want to stop anyone. And again, I apologize for my lateness. I'm a mother, so in addition to being a superintendent, I have 2 daughters. One, Tyra graduated from Rowan University a few weeks ago, and I'm very grateful. And then also my youngest daughter, Nia, turned 20 today. So I am stealing some time and I'm here, but you know what? I'm so glad to be here. I would not have wanted to miss this. Every year we look forward to this event, starting back when it was at Campbell's, and we moved it around a bit, the Kroc Center, and now here at the Camden High campus. But I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me this space to say, first of all, thank you to all of those who partner with us collectively to make sure that our young people rise. I'll say that over and over and over again, because I know I'm a product of this city, this very resilient city, and I don't have a sad story, because everyone came together and connected in the faith-based community, in the school community, in the organizations. People like Ms. Leslie Morris made sure that I had what I needed in order to move forward. And so we must continue to pay it back and pay it forward. So I'm just grateful to be here. Then to our parents, if you're a parent, please stand up. If you're a parent of any one of these beautiful young women, please stand up. Please stand, all of our parents. Let's give them a rousing applause. Can't do it without you. And we're so grateful for you, for encouraging your young ladies to stick with it and to take advantage of these great opportunities. There's so many opportunities, but often our young people don't have people in their ear saying, oh no, you're going to take advantage of this. It's not a choice. I didn't have a choice. There are a lot of choices today. I'll stop. I just remembered food is coming. But there are a lot of choices, and sometimes we have to just remind our young people there are other ways and other paths in order to get ahead successfully. So I'm so grateful, so grateful. And then anyone who's a member of the Camden City School District who is partnering also with Women of the Dream, please stand. That's principals, that's family operations coordinators, that's security officers, that's teachers, anyone who gets a paycheck from the Camden City School District, please stand, please stand. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. Because without your leadership, you may take your seats, and without your contribution and support of our young people, days like this would not happen. And then last but not least, they are the reason we are here. Every one of the young women, please stand if you are a recipient today of a scholarship or are a part of the organization. This is why we're here. This is why we're here. This is why. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. You are leaders because others are looking up to you. Our middle schoolers, others are looking up to you, our elementary schoolers, because they said, okay, if this one did it, if Sasha can do it, if I'll go down the list, then I can do it too. So please always remember to own your space. Thank you for that reminder, to own your space and walk in it. And last but not least, it gives me a great privilege and a great honor every time I have the opportunity to do it, to welcome the greatest mayor. And I don't say this just to say it. I say it because I know him. I say it also because I see the work. And I say it also because I know the obstacles that are against our city. And do you see Camden rising? I don't know, don't say it for me, but do you see Camden rising? I do, I really do, I really do, and it takes leadership in order to do that. So without further ado, let's also welcome the Honorable Mayor Victor G. Carstarphin to the podium. Let's stand. Camden is rising, and because of that, we are all able to rise too.
Let's give it up for our incredible, great leader as our superintendent, my friend, someone I've known for many,
many years. We walked the hallways together before this building was built, in the old school building. Our great superintendent, Ms. Katrina McCombs. Thank you. Leslie, what can I say? What can I say about your leadership, what you bring into our community for our young ladies, and the growth and the foundation that you provide in leadership. Whenever you call, I always, try to make sure I'm there, because it's important that we support each other in this journey. It's important that we work together as a team. Women of the Dream, you are a big part of what I call Team Camden. What you do, the leaders you're building, the young ladies throughout the years that you've seen come through, the young ladies that come back and give back to your organizations. For those young ladies that are currently involved, I can't say enough about the platform that you've created here. It's unbelievable. Let's give Miss Leslie Morris a round of applause, please. Also, and our superintendent said, but I don't want to take it for granted, all the support that's here. The individuals, the mentors, the teachers, the parents that have been involved, the sponsors that have been involved. A lot of sponsors here. We work together in some capacity in our community. I see Flossie, you out there, Camp Care, okay. And I see a lot of many other sponsors. So let's give it up for our sponsors that are always stepping up. And I want, all the young ladies that are being honored today to understand what this coming together and what this collaboration of support and leadership and everybody reaching back and to give back. Take it all in, because y'all are going to be our future leaders, and you will be up here one day in some capacity. Mark my word. In some capacity, you're going to be right where I'm standing at, right where our superintendent was just standing at, giving back and talking to the next generation. We're counting on y'all. We're counting on y'all on everything that you're digesting from these leaders and from Leslie, everything you're digesting, because that's part of your growth. We plant seeds. It's a long time ago, our superintendent and I, we were seeds, and it was individuals that was mentors, teachers, coaches that was watering us as seeds, and we've grown into flowers and roses across our community. And now what's happening is you're the seeds, and everybody's giving back, and they're giving back, and they're watering your seeds, and your growth it's going to be a growth that we're all looking forward to. It's not a lot of organizations like this, and I want to just say that again. There's not a lot of organizations like this that are caring, that are committed. And Leslie, you've been consistent, and everyone involved with you has been consistent, ladies, young ladies there, in giving back and making sure that you all are headed down the right path, and a path that everyone can be proud of. So don't take this for granted. Those of you who have come back, alumni of Women of the Dream, you know what this foundation set for your journey. And you continue to let the young ladies that are behind you understand, we got to keep raising that bar. We talk about Camden rising. Women of the Dream has been rising for some time now. You talk about Camden strong. Women of the Dream strong has been being strong for some time now. And y'all have to, understand that, take pride in it, understand where you come from, never dismiss where you come from. If it's the city of Camden or wherever, you wear that as a badge of honor. This is where I come from. There's great people from the city who care and want you to be successful. So when you out there, wherever you're going at, as your grades go from one grade to another, and you get a chance to go to college, don't forget where you came from. Don't forget where you came from, and stand up. Raise your hand when you're asked to come back and help. Raise your hand when you're asked to come back to give your testimony. Raise your hand. Be the first one to step up. Give your testimony about who helped you, where you came from, the organizations like Women of the Dream that has stepped up for you, because that testimony is going to go. We like to see those in front of us, those before us. We like to see that because that gives that generation confidence and trust that they can do it also. So we counting on y'all. Everybody here that's being honored today, we're counting on y'all to continue that path, that positive path. We're counting on y'all to make us proud. As the mayor, as the superintendent, everyone else here that's sponsorship, continue to make us proud. I'm thankful to be here, Leslie. Thank you again. I'm sorry I'm holding up y'all grub. But sometimes, you know, when you have passion for community, when you have passion for city, when you have passion for those who are helping others, there ain't no time limit for that. So thank y'all. Appreciate it. All right. Yep, I got it. I'm here.
So while the mayor and is still here and the superintendent, please come up front for your photo. And while they are still here, I do want them to hear from Anaya Thompson and our Boston Five, the girls that are here. And then as soon as Anaya speaks on behalf of the Boston Five, you guys can get up and go get your lunch. But I did want the superintendent and the mayor to hear from them. So Anaya and the Boston Five, those who are here, please just come around here. And you can take your picture. Can I get a picture? Yes. Right here. Isn't that a beautiful arrangement? Yes, it is.
I forgot my arm. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Is Jasmine not here? My other Boston Five? Jasmine Smith? She's not here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come on, girl. So, as noted previously, I had the opportunity to take 5 girls, Jasmine Smith is missing, to Boston with me, to my alma mater, just 6 short weeks ago. It was a life-changing event, trip for these young ladies, just as it was for me 50 years ago when I went up to Simmons as a senior in high school to spend a week on that campus. And it changed my entire life. It changed the entire trajectory of my life, probably. And I went back to the housing projects that I was reared in, absolutely, totally committed to take advantage of that full scholarship to Simmons University, or Simmons College at the time, in Boston. And so for the past 3 years, I have been selecting and taking girls up to Boston to the Black Alumni Symposium, because I think it's important for our girls, first of all, to know that there's a world out there beyond Camden, and then it's important for them to network, meet and network with other successful women of color, and that is exactly what happened. They were not just spectators. These girls were active on the agenda. Sasha and Anaya actually sang at the event. They got on stage and they spoke. They networked with the president of Simmons College, who, by the way, she's the first Black president at Simmons, and she is, by the way, from Philadelphia. And her name is Dr. Lynn Perry Wooten, and we're going to hear a video recording from her. And I'm going to tell you, all of my classmates at Simmons, they just tossed me aside. They treated these young ladies like celebrities. When we walked in that Friday, it was amazing. They just embraced these young ladies, and we spent 4 days at my alma mater, and it was wonderful. So Anaya is going to speak on behalf of the Boston Five, and then we will have lunch. Come on, girls, come over here. Stand behind her. Oh, here you go, Anaya, I'm sorry.
Hello, my name is Anaya Thompson, and I'm a 10th grade student at Creative Arts High School. I was fortunate enough to be selected to attend the Boston trip with 4 other girls that attended: Jasmine, Kyrie, Davina, and Sasha. Being around so many successful women who look like us was very refreshing and eye-opening. It truly inspired us to know that anything is possible, no matter how many odds are against us. We learned a great deal, such as many black women are out here doing amazing work, and we met that at Simmons University in Boston. We learned that there is a big world out there beyond the city of Camden, and Boston is really a beautiful city, and we were glad to be a part of it. We were embraced by the women at the college and felt like celebrities. The programs are great, and we participated in many informational workshops, and we were able to connect and get advice from many successful women. We took away many things from these programs, especially an analogy used by the keynote speaker, where she said, "The most important thing you can do for yourself is to make your bed." Making your bed makes you feel rejuvenated and stress-free, and like you accomplished at least one thing that day, so you can push through the rest of your day. We learned a lot, and we came back with more knowledge and motivation than we ever had. And we can't thank Ms. Leslie enough for choosing us to attend this trip to Boston. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was fun traveling with them. And thank you to Katrina for seeing us off that day. Yes, thank you. Okay, you may now go and get your lunch. So we'll pause for a second so you can get your lunch. And then we'll come back and we will probably be out of here within the next 40 minutes. By 1 o'clock, we're moving right along. Yes. Katrina?
sitting with you. I'm gonna send it to him. I'm gonna be surprised.
You coming with me? We put you up front. You don't wait in. You get up front.
I'll get this.
Yep, Chris is here.
Yep.
Yes, yes. You're Lisa? Lisa. Lisa. We're going to stay with Okay. And I was under the weather. Now I'm back. I think I was just officially my first day back. What? Oh, yes. Right. So let's try to see if we can launch something on August the 1st. Okay. Well, end of the summer, so August the 1st. Okay, but August the 1st will work? Okay. Well, I'm hosting a huge event at our 817 Federal Street location with the Philadelphia Flyers. Okay. Good. Wonderful. Yes. So, and are those hours
Shayla Vasquez. Do you have Asia Russell down there too? Asia Russell, you have her down there? Okay, that's Ivy Griffin.
Right. And that's exactly why I said what I said. That's not gonna work. Right. What's gonna work? Right. And I know that everybody knows graduation, and that's one thing that I and
Right around the corner, right? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
We're having an event tomorrow at Spark Car Wash.
Tomorrow, Spark. Where's Spark?
On Berlin Cross Key Road.
Okay.
Yeah. And you live here, right? You're Williamstown.
I'm right off the Black Hills Way. I'm in Williamstown, so like 2 or 3, yeah, not far from.
Joe be out there. Oh yeah, I put him to work. He's in charge of our volunteers. You know, he's always been. He's my right hand. Guys. Charge the stream fee. $10.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Has anyone seen my microphone? David. David. Has anyone seen my microphone? My microphone.
Huh?
I can't find my microphone. The one that works. Testing. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started again so we can move right along and be out soon. So it appears that everyone has their food at this point. So we're going to go ahead and look at the two videos. One from Dr. Lynn Perry Wooten and one from our top sponsor, Deborah Britton. So Dave, you can go ahead and start the video from Deborah Britton, and then we will show the video from Dr. Lynn Perry Wooten, and right after that we'll bring Donna Baines up, our college prep instructor, and present some of our previous scholarship recipients, and then we'll go ahead and move right into honoring and celebrating our 2023 scholarship recipients. I see you looking over here, Sanaya and Sanaya. Love you too. Okay.
The dream, the discovery of the 24 graduates. In this virtual space with you today, I, Deborah Britton, and the Britton Foundation are honored and proud to be just a small part of this celebration. But the real celebrants are the parents, staff and volunteers of the Women of the Dream and its board, and then you, a dynamic and a marvelous and just magnificent group of women. In the words of Tina Turner, you are simply the best, and I so agree. To give your parents and you an opportunity, a chance and hope, you've taken it and come to this moment. You're graduating. You're going off to learn more, to study, to share, to contribute to society. What an opportunity you have. And that is good. I'm so happy that you discovered one of the things of life that takes some people a long time. That you are in the driver's seat of your journey. Now and forevermore, you are the pilot and you are the captain of your ship. And a quote from a friend that is a quote, in quotes. It is not the direction, but how you set your sails that determines where you will go, end of quote. So Candy and Women of the Dream, the Britton Foundation, guess what? Forecast favorable winds and smooth sailing ahead, just for you. So just go for it. So why stay the course? remember to arrive and thrive. And finally, thank you to the 5 young ladies that spent time on campus this spring. It was an honor to host you. Remember, you are amazing, and if you can dream it, you can achieve it.
Thank you. That's it. Okay, so we're going to move right into the scholarship portion of our program now. This is the final portion. I'm going to ask Donna Baines, our college prep instructor, to come to the podium. One thing about Women of the Dream is that we don't just provide scholarships and then allow our girls to go out without ongoing guidance from us. We continue to keep in touch with our girls. We bring them back as ambassadors. We use them as volunteers. We use them on panel discussions for our seniors to share their college experiences. So we have a number of girls who were previous scholarship recipients in the building, and we want to acknowledge them and also give them a little spending money for the summer. To help them along the way. So I'm going to bring Donna Baines, our college prep instructor, up, who's going to talk a little bit about the college prep program, and then we'll bring the girls up.
Okay, thank you. My name is Donna Baines, and I want to say thank you to Leslie for continuing to partner with Baines College Consulting to offer college and career prep curriculum. Also, thank you to Ms. Lisa Folks with PNC for sponsoring our college and career prep program. Our program is an intense one. Applying for college is like applying for a mortgage, and our girls apply to at least 5 schools. And so I'm so proud to be here today. One of the things that I appreciate about Ms. Leslie is that engagement she continues to have with them beyond graduation. So today I am pleased to acknowledge the presence and accomplishments of some of our previous scholarship winners. When I call your name, please come up front. Regina Bennett just completed her 2nd year at Howard University with a 3.4. She's not here. Okay. Malia Andrews. I'm not sure if I saw Malia either. Malia Andrews just completed her 1st year at Howard University with a 3.8. Lenasia Melvins just completed her 1st year at Rowan with a 3.8 GPA. Shania Bates just completed her 1st year at Rowan with a 3.7 GPA. Meadow Karstarfin just completed her 1st year at Rowan with a 2.9 GPA. Wendy Hernandez just completed her 1st year at Rowan with a 3.1 GPA. Charlene Cassiano completed her 1st year at Rowan with a 3.0. And I just want to say that college retention rates are very low these days. A lot of students don't even make it through their 1st year. So congratulations to you girls. We also have Killiam Cotto, just completed her 1st year at St. John's University in New York with a 3.3 GPA. Amira Davis completed her 1st year at Clark Atlanta University with a 3.4. Paris Mears just completed her 1st year at Hampton with a 3.78 GPA. Shout out to the HBCUs. Giselle Smith with a 3.76, and Janiyah Johnson with a 3.62, and Rochelle Valdez have all successfully completed their first year at Camden County. Giselle will be transferring to Rutgers this year, and Janiyah to Rowan. Aaliyah Burke has graduated from the medical assistant program through Cooper Hospital and has passed the American Medical Technologist Certification Examination with close to a perfect score. She is now a registered medical assistant, so congratulations, Aaliyah. Brielle Jones completed her first year at Morgan State with a 4.0 GPA. Denise Martinez completed her first year at CCNJ with a 3.2. And I feel like I'm missing someone.
I think we have, well, any other previous scholarship recipients in the room that we missed?
Did we miss anybody?
I think we
Is
got everybody.
Can we give the girls a round of applause?
Should we get a photo with them? Yes. Wow, what a beautiful arrangement. Because they know I'm a crybaby. So now it's time to present our 2023 scholarship recipients. So we are going to start with our top 2 scholarship recipients, awardees, Alicia Chapman and Jada Battle. Come on up, girls, and to present these young ladies with the scholarship are our 2 top winners from last year, Anasia Melvin and Killian Cato. Through the Britain Foundation, both of these young ladies received $20,000 last year. So you want to go first? Who? Alicia? Alicia.
Good afternoon. I'm Lanasia Melvins. I'm a rising sophomore at Rowan University and the winner of the 22 Retain Scholarship through Women of the Dream College Prep Program. Oh, I'm sorry, wait. I'm proud to say that I was a participant in Women of the Dream from 7th grade through graduation from Bryn Medical Arts. And pleased to still be a part of this wonderful program. Thank you, Ms. Leslie, and all of the staff in Women of the Dream. I now want to present the 2023 Retain Scholarship to Alicia Chapman, a graduating senior at Charles Bryn Medical Arts High School with a 3.8 GPA and in the top 3 of her class. She will attend Stockton State University with a major in mathematics. Please come up, Alicia Chapman. Congratulations. Thank you.
Hello. I want to thank Ms. Leslie and Women of Dream for giving me this opportunity for this scholarship. And I also want to thank my mom for supporting me through all of this and getting me through to college. So, thank you.
I'm Killian Cato, a rising sophomore at St. John's University in New York City, and the winner of the 2022 Women of the Dream Top Scholarship. I too joined Women of the Dream in 7th grade, and I was in the program through high school graduation. I am glad to be back today. I would like to present the 2023 Retain Scholarship to Jada Battle, a graduating senior at Charles Brain Medical Arts High School with a 4.0 GPA and in the top 3 in her class. She will attend Rowan University with a major in biology and pre-med. Jada will come. Jada?
Hi. I'd like to thank my mother, my sister, and a very close friend in the back. These past 4 years of high school have been very hard, if anybody who knows me. And I'd like to thank Ms. Leslie and Ms. Donna and everyone who has supported me throughout my last 4 years of high school. Thank you.
You two get in the back and then you two get in the front. Let's get these young ladies a hand. Jada and Alicia. This one is Alicia. We do give the girls a year's worth of supplies for college. So to present the other Charles Brim Medical Arts Scholarship awardees will be Ms. Hope Edwards Perry, who is the lead educator at Charles Brim Medical Arts High School.
Good afternoon. I just want you to know this is my first year doing this, and I did not get the memo to wear orange, but believe me, next year I will have on orange. In the absence of our principal and one of your teachers, Ms. Luke, I'm here to represent the students from Brim Medical Arts School. One thing I want to say about you, this is my first year in the high school, but this is my 35th year in the district, and I've enjoyed you guys. You taught me a whole lot, that's for sure. And each one of you, I see you in the hallways, I see you in the classrooms, I see that you're eager to learn. You are always particular about your grades, because you always came to me complaining about your grades, and I appreciate that. You are awesome, you're hard workers, and you're very resilient, and we appreciate you at Brim. So on behalf of our school, Brim, I'm here to present the awards to 7 individuals, and I'm glad to be here to be able to do that. Our first one is Asia Russell. Okay, it's actually 5 now. You have anything to say, Asia? Please. Say something. Just say your thank you. Thank you.
I want to thank God for this opportunity on being here. My mom and dad for supporting me, my whole family. And yeah, I'm ready for college and start my journey.
Good. Thank you. Our next one is Ariel McNeil.
Your envelope is inside there. Okay?
Oh, no. Say thank you. Just say thank you.
Thank you.
Our next one is Janiyah Washington. I don't think she's here today. Zayaria Griffin. She had to leave this afternoon. Janissa Phillips. Janice Phillips. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Sheila Vasquez.
I want to thank God and my family.
Yep. And our last one is Kyrie November. Thank you, young ladies. And you definitely have to keep up the tradition. Come back and speak to the seniors that are coming up this year and let them know this is a wonderful program. You guys don't realize you have been blessed. We didn't have these kind of programs when I was in school. When I graduated 13, we ain't got nothing. So you guys are truly blessed. Congratulations.
Thank you. Creative Arts High School will be presented by English teacher Miss Wagner Lynch and special ed teacher Miss Rodan.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Joelle Wagner Lynch. I am so excited for our students who are moving on to college. It is my honor to do this on behalf of my delightful principal, Dr. Davida Cope-Brockington. So without further ado, I would like to first call up Sylvia Espinal. Sylvia will major in criminal justice at Rutgers, New Brunswick. Sylvia, congratulations. Next, I'd like to call up Alani Burke, who will major in elementary education at Tennessee State University. That's delightful. Congratulations, Next, I'd like to call up Sierra Moak, who will attend A1 Allied Health to pursue a career as a certified nursing assistant. Congratulations, Sierra. Next, I'd like to congratulate Christina Muriel. I don't know if she's here today. She's not here, but she will be going on to study art illustration at Camden County College. We'll still clap for her. And last but certainly not least, Sanaya Pate, who will major in nursing at Prairie View A&M in Texas. Congratulations. And her sister, Sanaya Pate, who will major in kinesiology at Norfolk State University. Congratulations, young women. You deserve it. They're getting your goodie box together as we speak. And I'm supposed to call the next person. That's it. 1 second. One moment. Hold on. Your goodie box is coming. All right. Woo. I got the young people to do this, Miss Leslie. All right, let's hear it for the young women of Creative Arts High School. Thank you. And now to present Camden High School, Miss Barbara Gardner.
Hi, Ms. Gardner.
I am so honored to be here today because you want the high, you got the high. Our first recipient today is actually at a track meet, and I'm sure she is blowing them all away. She is the class valedictorian, Deanna Fuchs Benbro, who will major in biology at Delaware State University. Give it up for Deanna. Our next recipient is our class CHS salutatorian, Isabella Russo. Isabella will major in pre-veterinary medicine at Rutgers, New Brunswick. Congratulations.
Would you like to say something?
I would like to thank my mom and my dad for getting me where I am today. Thank you.
Next, we have our beautiful prom queen, Desiree A. Malcolm. She will major in exercise science at Rutgers, New York. And she's also the National Marshall Brennan Justice in Art winner. National.
Yes?
I don't have much to say, but when times get rough, don't give up. And I just want to thank my mom and my family.
Our next recipient is Bryce Harvey Carr. She will major in criminal justice at Paris Community College in Texas.
Hello, beautiful.
Hi, y'all. I just want to thank my mom and my mama for supporting me throughout my journey.
Our next recipient is Azar Corbin Fussell, who will major in health sciences at Lincoln University.
Hey guys, I just want to thank my mom and my mama for everything. Without them, I wouldn't be here, so.
And our final recipient is Zariah Fortune Morales, who will major in business administration at Clark Atlanta University and was Camden County's poetry first place winner this year.
Did you want Zariah?
I just want to thank my support system and Women of the Dream for getting me this far.
Thank you so much, girls.
Dan, can we get a, Barbara, you want to get a picture with your Camden High School girls?
Yes, I do.
Dan, can we get a whole group picture? Okay. They can, after this, girls, let me let them smile. A second. You can take your bins back. And then all of my scholarship recipients, please come up front for a group photo. So all the other girls come on up.
Yes, Nancy Lopez, also out of Camden High School. She was not able to be here. She's also one of our recipients. Yeah, Creative Arts High School, Nancy Lopez. These girls are busy. They have a lot of obligations. We're almost done. I love saying this. What a beautiful arrangement. It is so beautiful. 21 girls, over $50,000 standing up in that line. Thanks to our sponsors. Mary Lynn Reynolds, my board member, didn't stand, but the Camden Rotary Club is also a sponsor. Yes. Carolyn Knight, you still here, Carolyn? Lunite Wells Fargo Foundation, Sophia, Miss Sophia, I love that name. Also Campbell Soup Foundation, one of our great sponsors. Absolutely, from the very beginning, absolutely. What a beautiful arrangement. I will, stay right there, girls. I don't want to mess up the picture. Yeah. Girls, your envelopes are in your desk, and it tells you how to access your funds, what to do to get your funds. You have a regular discussion. Oh, that's okay. I have one for you. There's no money in there, except a letter telling you how to access your funds. Oh, okay. She can take you. Okay, that's it. And for the final portion of our program. Okay, so let me just tell you a little bit about what we call our Girls Talk program, where this is a brand new program. We added it to Women of the Dream's cadre of services last year, where we provide a forum through which our girls who are selected to participate in this program can talk about traumatic life experiences. We call it our trauma-informed program. It's the only program where girls are specifically selected to participate based on sort of a selection criteria that we use, including a screening survey. That program was launched last year with funding from the Camden Education Fund. From that same organization, just last week, I received notification that I have received an additional $40,000 to expand that program into 2 middle schools. So, what we learned through the trauma-informed program over the past 2 years is that it's impossible to really work with these girls without also involving the parents. So I wrote a small grant through the Community Planning Advocacy Council to recruit 10 parents to bring into a project that I call our Parent Engagement Project. We started small. We started with 10 parents. I recruited 10 parents, and we ended up with 7. So since January up until last week when we had our last session, we worked with 7 parents of girls who are involved in our trauma-informed program. And it was an eye-opener, because what we learned going forward is that we now know that we cannot continue this program without parental involvement. So next year, it's going to almost be mandatory. And with the $40,000, we're able to expand that program for parents to be involved if their daughters are involved in the trauma-informed program. I'm not going to bring the girls up, but I am going to bring the parents up of the girls, the parents of the girls who were involved in the program. So my 7 parents, come on up. And Mr. David Rembert, who was the only father in that parent program. He brought a whole different perspective to the program. David, I can't thank you enough for your enthusiasm and for the perspective that you brought to the group. So to my 7 parents, come on up. Ms. Gregory, Mr. Rembert, Ms. Oglesby, Ms. Rodan, Ms. Riddick. We met with these parents for 10 weeks, okay, where they learned about trauma, they talked about their own trauma, they talked about so many different topics, but the outcome was that their relationships with their daughters have improved significantly as a result of the 10 weeks that we met with them. So Mr. Rembert, who's the only father, and hopefully next year we can get more guys involved, is going to just speak on behalf of the entire group, and then we're going to give them their certificates. So Mr. David Rembert.
Thank you. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is David Rembert. I'm the father of Kyrie. Rembert, one of this year's scholarship recipients. I'm also an alumni of Brim. It is my utmost pleasure to stand before you today, representing the incredible parents who took part in the parent engagement program sponsored by Women of the Dream. I am filled with joy and excitement as I have the opportunity to share the profound impact this program has had on our relationships with our daughters. Throughout the journey, one of the most valuable aspects was the chance to reflect on our current parenting styles. As parents, we all have our unique approaches shaped by our upbringing, experiences, and cultural backgrounds. However, we came to realize that certain aspects may not align with our true intentions or the kind of relationships we desire with our daughters. The parent engagement program provided us with a safe space and the necessary tools and guidance to explore our parenting styles from a fresh perspective. With the wisdom and compassion of our facilitators, Ms. Leslie and Ms. Lorraine, we fearlessly examined strengths, weaknesses, and triggers, addressing any patterns or behaviors that hindered our connection with our daughters. The journey awakened the desire to grow and improve as parents, embracing a parenting style built on empathy, understanding, open communication, and unwavering love. Under the guidance of Ms. Leslie and Ms. Lorraine, Women of the Dream provided us with valuable insights, knowledge, and practical tools to become parents we aspire to be. We learned about active listening, conflict resolution, and the importance of creating a safe and inclusive environment for our daughters to express themselves authentically. The support and expertise of our facilitators and the Women of the Dream community allowed us to share our successes, confront our challenges, and express our deepest insecurities without fear of judgment. Through engaging discussions, role-playing exercises, and therapeutic activities, we gained a profound understanding of our daughters and of ourselves. As we embarked on this journey of self-improvement, the positive changes we experienced had a ripple effect on our relationships. Our daughters noticed our increased presence, deeper empathy, and sincere willingness to listen and understand. They felt our unwavering commitment to creating an environment where their voices were valued and their emotions were acknowledged. I invite all fellow parents to reflect on their own parenting styles, considering the profound impact they have on their daughters' lives and the kind of relationships they aspire to cultivate. If there are areas for growth and improvement, I will say we have a lot of parents in here now, especially dads. I'm going to go a little off script now. Reach out to Miss Leslie. I mean, she convinced me I actually wasn't going to do the program. But talking to her and then having my own daughter talk to me, it's important. And just showing up is the first step. So that's what we got to do first, just get there. And then the rest, just be committed. So thank you, Ms. Leslie, Ms. Lorraine.
Ms. Lorraine, please come up as well, my co-presenter. Lorraine Howard, who is a PhD candidate at Rutgers University, New Brunswick. And he did much of the facilitation in this group. I was just the director.
She did much of the work.
Okay, well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm very excited to be a part of this group. These parents did a lot of work, so please give them another hand. I just want to really thank Ms. Leslie, because when she got in touch with me, I was just like, I don't know if I can take on another thing, right? We do so much. But when she explained to me the program and what we were going to do, I said, I'll do it myself, because she was actually looking for another volunteer, and I said, I'll do it. And it's really changed my life. They were open, honest, there was no judgment. I learned just as much from you guys as you learned from us, so thank you. And thank you, Ms. Levy.
Janine's not on the agenda to speak, but she did say she wanted to say something.
I just want to say thank you. See, I was standing over there like, I got this. But this is something that was really important to me and to my family, to my daughter Sasha. Something I'm very passionate about was, getting back on track with her, fixing our relationship. And honestly, I didn't know where to go or how to do it. And I reached out to Ms. Leslie. She gave me the words. She gave me the power to feel like I could do this, and don't be afraid to ask for help. I didn't know anything. Basically, I feel like I don't know anything. Yeah, I'm a parent of 3 beautiful kids, but no, I don't know anything. I needed help. And Ms. Leslie provided me with that help. Ms. Lorraine, Ms. Baltimore is not here, but it was collectively, I got the help that I needed. And I'm so grateful to you, Ms. Leslie, to you, Lorraine, even to everybody here. We've build relationships. I feel like I made new friends throughout this. It was definitely a life-changing experience. It's hard raising kids these days, and we don't all have the answers on how to do things right with them. And Ms. Leslie and the Women of the Dream definitely gave me that backup to put my best foot forward to be the best person, the best mom that I can be. And not just only that, they helped me in my life. Miss Lorraine even helped me find a job. There's just a lot of things that, that it's not just one thing. Well, especially for me, it's not just one thing. And, and I'm not afraid to stand up here and say that, hey, I need help. I need some work done on me. I need that work done so I can push forward and be the best that I can be. So I feel like I owe my life to you guys. This is the first time ever in my life that I've ever did anything like this. Reaching out for help, asking for help, admitting that, hey, I'm having a hard time. That's all I had to do, and I got exactly and more than what I thought that I could ever receive from Women of the Dream. My daughter's been in the group for the past, 3 years. And I was jealous, I want to be a part of the Women of the Dream, Sasha's flourishing and she's doing her thing, and I'm just, watching her do her thing, and I'm just I need something for me, and I think I found my place. So again, thank you, and I love you, and you got me forever, so I don't know. It's gonna be hard to get rid of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Leslie.
Well, I finally cried. So, and there are 2 members of our group that are missing. I thought everybody was here. They may have left. So next year, next school year, we're going to expand this parent group. So if there are any parents with daughters in one of these 4 high schools, please reach out to me, because now that we have the outcome, the data that we need to drive the program, we want to expand it. So please reach out to me if you have a daughter in one of these 4 high schools, and particularly, again, we want more fathers involved. So thank you. It was a pleasure working with you. And I know, so I think your daughters are graduating from high school, at least 2, but you said you were going to be in the program again anyway. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's get this picture.
Yeah, you did good, baby. You did good. Oh, I had to go get my baby.
Somebody come take the baby for 1 second so we get a picture of it.
It's fine. It's okay. You got it. Get it. Want another one? Come on, Mama. Come on.
You did a great job.
Okay, and the final, we have 2 other gifts we want to give out. So Lula Ward, come on up, Lula, for your successful completion of the college prep program. And Lula is off to Arkansas, to a small HBCU called Philander Smith University, which is a small HBCU. Arkansas is a different kind of state now. Yes. And then, is Carolina Batista here? Carolina, is she here?
I thought
I thought I saw her.
Y'all just take my picture though.
And then we also want to give, and Lula is a graduating senior at Creative Arts High School. And then we have Sky Johnson. Come on up, Sky is going off to NYU in New York City. Here you go, Sky. Yes, I'm going to take a picture with you. I just want to make sure. We forgetting anybody? That's it? Hold that. Yeah, hold that out. That's for Anaya. Okay. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that completes our program. Yes. What time is it?
46.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming. We hope to see you again next year. There's some juice back there. And if anybody has any questions, I'm standing up here, and thank you again for participating. Oh. Anaya Coleman. Anaya can take this one. That's not hers. Her envelope is at home. I didn't think so, but that's her college. That's your college envelope. Your mom didn't come?
Oh, I thought she would. No, I told her.
Pastor Lee, I think you got some girls to take back. Okay. Oh, wait. I have stuff for you.
Why are you saying it out loud?
I know. Oh.
Oh, I turned it off.
Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. Real quick. Where you want to donate this to? Oh, to the scholarship? To the scholarship. Okay, here you go. Go ahead. You're a councilman. You got this. Councilman? He got it. Okay.
This is yours, Miss Leslie.
Hey, Dan, how you doing?
Huh? I can't give it to you until next week. There's no money in it. I'll just give it to you Monday.
Okay, I just don't know how much I got.
You could just thank City Councilman Chris Collins for his donation to the scholarship.
You gonna get it? You get it?
You know, they be liking to make plans.
Wait a minute. Come here, Kyrie. $3,000.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
Can I say bye?
Oh, you leaving? Okay, sweetie. All right. On behalf of Chris Collins, a member of the Camden City Council, here is a donation of $200. Thank you, Chris. Go ahead, Chris, say something.
I'd just like to say that I'm proud to be part of Women of the Dream. I've been with Women of the Dream as a committee person, one of two men, since its inception. And you know, to be able to witness the growth of this organization is phenomenal. And I'm always pleased to be able to make my contribution to Women of the Dream.
Thank you, Chris. How long have you been here?
I've been here since about 120.
Oh, okay. The mayor's already gone.
My grandson's
Okay, baby.
dance.
Okay, beautiful.